Hi, welcome to another episode of Mr. Marty. Well, Mr. Marty has got a very special book here, and I just wanted to show this to you guys, do a really quick book review. And by the way, just so you know, so I've decided to kind of break down my children's book reviews into two categories, two different types of videos. For the funny videos, the children's books that deal with poopy diapers and stinky toots and stuff like that, what I call infant room humor, I'm going to have my puppet, Georgie Porgy, I'm going to have him do those reviews in kind of a funny, comedic way, you know, with my puppet up there talking. And then the children's books that don't deal with, you know, kind of the funny poopy diapers, stinky toot kind of humor, those books I want to give a little bit more attention and kind of, you know, a little bit more serious thought. And I want to tell you about this book. I mean, this is just one of the most incredible books. So I found this book just, you know, by accident on Amazon, and I was up there looking at, you know, different books, and they'll show you other ones, and you can go on there and look inside the book. And I was really struck by the illustrations. The first thing you notice about this book, I'm going to show you the back cover here, is it has a tropical feel to it, and that's because it deals with Caribbean, African, Latin culture, which, you know, the Caribbean is about 50% African and then about 50% Latino. Like Cuba is a good example. Cuban population is about 50% African and then about 50% Latino, and it's kind of mixed in. So there's so many things about this book, and I just kind of want to take you through. First is again the illustrations, the coloring. But another thing is, you know, folks, we live in this diverse world, and I love children's books that really show off diversity. And as you can see, obviously in the picture, she's of African descent, and then the baby that she's taking care of is of Latin American Spanish descent. Again, pretty common in the Caribbean, the Virgin Islands, and Cuba and Puerto Rico and Jamaica and all these tropical islands that have a lot of African influence. And some of the singing that this babysitter does, the babysitter sings, are actually lullabies from Nigeria and from Brazil and places like this. So one of the things, again, on top of being a wonderful story, it really shows the love that this babysitter has for this baby. And you can just see here, just absolutely amazing illustrations, and I just love it. I mean, I just kind of love how she's bending down talking to him, and there's just so much about this book to love, and I won't go through the whole story or all the songs that she sings to him, but the love, and that's one of the things that draws me to children's books, is this love that comes through. In addition to the beautiful, wonderful illustrations that kind of catch your eye, and it catches the eye of the children too. It catches the eye of the infants and toddlers that you're reading to, and again, I love the promotion and the teaching of diversity. This is just wonderful, and to be able to sit down with an infant or toddler and, you know, be singing to them and reading them these types of books, which is like, hey, you know, we live in such a diverse world, and people come in all different shades of colors and all different age ranges, and there's just so much about this book. And again, the whole tropical feel. You can see the palm trees swaying in the breeze there, and she loves this baby. This baby's parents are gone, and she's babysitting him and singing to him that, you know, mom and dad, papa and mama are going to be returning shortly, and in the meantime, he's he's in the arms of a wonderful caregiver who is loving him and teaching him about the world and singing to him, and it is so beautiful. And I want to kind of get towards the end here, but again, I just want to show you these absolutely beautiful illustrations. You got to get this book, really. I mean, honestly, you really have to get this book. Again, I mean, she loves being a babysitter, or really we could say infant teacher. She loves being an infant teacher. In fact, you know what? I bet she's a Bright Horizons infant teacher. I bet this young lady, when she's not babysitting this little baby boy, this little toddler, I bet she's a Bright Horizons teacher, because she loves what she's doing. And every toddler and infant teacher, every teacher I've ever met at Bright Horizons loves being a teacher and loves Bright Horizons and loves what they're doing. And my goodness, I mean, just look at this. I mean, it is so wonderful. They have so much fun. And then at the end, I'm going to kind of like drop here to the end, but there she is. She loves singing to this baby, and the baby is comforted by the fact that his babysitter, although she's not Mama and Papa, she loves him, and he's in very good hands. So I want to come right to the end here and show you two of the ending illustrations that I think are just the best. And here they come. Okay, I love this. Look at the look on her face, when she's rocking this baby to sleep. I mean, she absolutely loves what she's doing. She loves this baby. Folks, this is a Bright Horizons teacher. I know it is. This is a Bright Horizons teacher just totally loving this baby and loving what she does. But anyways, and then we get to the end, and again, this is something I love. This is something I love to teach babies. Look, this is the end illustration, the end of the book, and I want you to really look at this and what this is teaching infants and toddlers. And I can't wait to bring this. I can't wait to bring this book into the infant room and the infants and toddlers, and sing to them and read to them this book. So here's the picture. The baby is happy. He's happy and content. Mom and dad are happy and content. I love this. The mom has her arm around the babies. The babysitter's part of the family. Just like a Bright Horizons teacher is part of the family. The Bright Horizons infant room and toddler rooms are an extension of the living room and an extension of the family. And again, look at the racial composition. The mom and dad and the baby are of Spanish, Latin descent. The infant teacher, the babysitter, it's called The Babysitter Sings. She is African, and they all love each other, and they all have one overriding concern, and that is making sure that this little baby is happy and content and well cared for, and they all have this. They all share this. This is what they all have in common. All of them from different, diverse backgrounds, just like we're all from different, diverse backgrounds, and this home is full of love. And I absolutely cannot. I can't recommend this book highly enough. The name, it's Phillis Gershator. I'm terrible with name pronunciation. Melisande Potter. Again, I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry, folks. I never had phonics in school, so I'm Mr. Marty's kind of deprived on the pronunciations. But this is absolutely one of the most incredible children's books that I've ever encountered. And please get this book. I love this book, and I think you will too. And so just another episode of Mr. Marty, a little bit long of a book review, but I really wanted you to see this book and know what a wonderful book this is. And so you guys go out and have a positive day. Go to your local bookstore or go to Amazon and get this book for your infant toddler rooms or for your children or grandchildren, and you will see what I'm talking about. This is just an incredible children's book. It definitely deserves to be on your bookshelf. And this is another episode of Mr. Marty, having an awesome day at Starbucks, doing a book review, some of my favorite children's books. And excuse me, folks, I keep burping. My goodness, I burp more than a baby in a high chair or a baby with a bottle. My goodness, this coffee just doesn't want to stay down. Hey, I'm having a great time, folks. I'm having a wonderful time. I'm having a wonderful day. I want you guys to go out and have a wonderful day too. So, another episode of Mr. Marty talking about The Babysitter Sings. Wonderful book. Go out and get this book. Take care, folks. Bye.